What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to Meditations. Appreciate y'all for coming by. Like this video if you will. Subscribe to the page and swat that bell so you're notified next time I post a video. And blessings to my patrons. May you have many wives. Quite relevant to this video. So this one is a bit touchy. But it needs to come out. And it's important to start the conversation in the comments below. So get it going. Let me know your thoughts on these matters as I breathe them out. So many wives. All right. How does it compare and why does it work compared to many husbands? There's a few reasons for this, all of which are fundamental to the essence of our very nature. Man and woman alike. Are you offended? Let me know in the comments below. So there's a natural imperative as to why this shit has cross-culturally worked and functioned well for millennia when it comes to a man having multiple wives. However, you will not find it to be the case the other way around. Now, the surface level answer to this is, oh, it's the evil patriarchy. It's just mansplaining and all that bullshit. But the reality is, what history has been when it comes to man and woman and humankind for that matter, it is nature at work. All right. Whether or not it was through our philosophy, our mentality, our social structures that we've created, this is nature. And this is what has been observed. But there's more to it than just that. So, you've seen this in old Christianity. You've seen this in Judaism. You've seen this in old Hinduism. You've seen this in Islam, and still do, I think. You've seen this in all sorts of cultures throughout the world and everywhere. I think Native Americans too, to my understanding. I'm not entirely sure. They're like a chief with a bunch of wives and shit. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, I think that was the case. I watched this New World movie, and I'm pretty sure that's what was depicted. I mean, I don't know how accurate that one is, but I mean, this shit happened a lot all over the damn place, all right? And it's been going on for a long time. So basically, the human female is the limiting factor in human reproduction, which is why you see this stuff at work. She's the one who blocks out all the incoming men, you know what I mean? And he's the one who outputs. It's very harmonic in nature. And there's a lot more risk at play when a woman gets pregnant, obviously. The man could just bail by nature. That's why in nature, he just wants to spread his seed all the time, like every freaking day. Whereas the female is very selective and can only bear a couple children every 9 months. And she has a very short span in which she can do that. So by nature, they have that embedded within them, their sort of selection methods. So naturalistically, when it comes to reproduction and everything else, it makes sense. If a man has multiple wives, he can output a bunch of kids. If a woman has multiple husbands, she can only output a couple kids every 9 months, and these guys are going to be fighting over it. And another reason is men are possessive and combative, and women aren't attracted to weak-ass men. So basically, she wouldn't be attracted, even if the men were willing. If you had 3 men, 3 simps or whatever, that were willing to be the husbands of one woman, she wouldn't be attracted to those guys because no real man would tolerate that. They'd combat within and fight over her, and it just wouldn't function. While at the same time, if it would function, they're all in agreement on that, she wouldn't be attracted to him, because what women want is an alpha. They want an alpha-ass tough guy who's not a pussy. So basically the reasons why one method works and the other one doesn't. You can try to argue this if you want in the comments, but this shit has been proven throughout history as far as it reaches back and being recorded. And it should be evident through our nature. And we even see it at work today. Women, like on dating websites, as many of you guys know, only about 10% of the men up at the top, the most desirable men, are the ones getting laid, right? There's like 80-90% who can't get laid. They'll swipe all the time, right, or whichever the hell way they have to swipe, I don't even know, but they'll continually try to gain access to the female reproductive orifice, but they're denied because the social media, the dating apps and all that has optimized their selection. And the results are startling. Apparently, they're okay with playing or riding the cock carousel. So you have basically all the women are funneling up to the top 5 to 10% of men, and they're just taking turns with him. Whereas all the other men, they're not in the game. They want to be in the game, but they're not. And there's been studies done on this where about 80% of men aren't sexually active but want to be, whereas only like 5% of women aren't sexually active but want to be. It's because if a woman wants to be sexually active, she can be. It's easy for her, right? Again, it's the whole incoming thing. Is she going to block out all the incoming demands that all these men are basically trying to cater to? And so she has a lot of options. And there's videos on this shit. You can see women going on the street asking men if they want to if they want to do something active with them sexually. And 95% of the time, if it's an attractive woman, the man says yes. You have the same thing at play with a man asking women the same question, and only like 4 or 5% of them say yes, and most of them are just joking who do. So it should be evident that this whole thing that we're witnessing and how it has been throughout the ages is just an act of nature. And it aligns with the human reproduction as to why it makes sense. So anyway, if you guys have anything to say about that, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on these matters. I'm going to keep this video short. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace be with you.